RedBeard, ship of metal.
Right, well, I'm in Simon Hall's car, actually, at the moment, where he's been living. We've just finished the final of the Metal to the Masses in Cornwall. What was it like for you to be here, second year, down and see the finalists and see the bands?
Well, yet again, it's a justification of the fact that the Southwest is fierce and it fucking loves its metal. And it has a great community. And I would say that if I could pinpoint an area of the country that encapsulates bands and fans working together and supporting each other and you know, sort of working to make the metal scene what it should be, it's around here. It's here and in Devon. It's been a fantastic weekend, I've got to tell you, and I'm absolutely knackered because the pits today were fucking mental. I tried walking around one, you know, it took me about an hour.
Yeah, even the jug which you had the raffle.
Yeah, they got smashed to shit as well. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you know, what we try and do at Bloodstock, it's all about. I mean, there's 21 venues, both in the UK and in Scandinavia, which are all independent venues, like today at the Live Bar. You know, they're not the big conglomerate or you know the big ones. All it is independent venues that have a knowledge of what's going on, and independent promoters like Steve and Steph and yourself that know about what is happening on the. You know, in the pubs and clubs of the UK, and what we do find is we find bands like tonight, you know, Decimation, who were absolutely incredible. They're like a fucking juggernaut. They're an absolute juggernaut. Yeah. And last night there was a band, Cryostorm, who, frankly, you know, people need to see this band. At the end of the day, they're string skipping and doing the wildest fucking guitars whilst windmilling and singing at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, people need to see this. It's fucking here. You know, a lot of the media kind of gives credence to the American bands and the video bands and you know, fuck that shit, man. At the end of the day, it's about British fucking metal. We've got to support our own. If we don't support our own, it's going to fucking die a death. But the truth of the matter is, if you look fucking hard enough, it's really fucking thriving at the minute. It really is fucking thriving. Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, everyone down here, part of the Cornish. I've only been part of this scene really for the past sort of 6 months, and everyone's welcomed me in, and it's a real brotherhood.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you see differences when you go around the country?
I guess when you hit the big cities, it gets a bit more territorial. You know, you'll get X amount of people going to see that band and supporting that band, and that's, you know, I understand that. You know, it's fully understandable. But what you do is you come to certain places like this where bands and fans are so fucking hungry for their bands to do big success, and also for places like Truro to be recognised and on the map, that everyone just chips in and fucking, you know, and looks out for each other. And, you know, I made the announcement tonight. Sometimes when I make an announcement, I get a hostile response from certain quarters. Not here. Absolutely fucking amazing. You know, everyone's like, yeah, absolutely, great band. You know, but as I say, you go to the big cities, and sometimes, you know, you do need to tread carefully. You know,
yeah.
But there you go.
Well, you've been. I mean, your job is basically to find these bands and to get them onto the Sophie Lancaster stage.
No, the New Blood stage.
New Blood. Sorry, yes,
yeah,
the New Blood stage
yeah.
at Bloodstock.
Yep.
Is it a really tough job for you?
I've got to tell you, this time of the year is it's great and it's horrible at the same time, because I don't want to let any other bands down. You know, I see so many bands, but there's only so many slots we could. Of course, it's the greatest job in the world. I'm going around watching metal bands and splitting beers with people and just, you know, promoting the word of Bloodstock alongside promoting the word of the unsigned element. You know, I mean, this whole thing about being signed and unsigned, it's such a fucking wish-wash now, because let's face it, a lot of the fucking labels that sign you up nowadays are a bunch of fucking crooks anyway, so it's better that these bands work for themselves. I personally think, unless you're going to be taken on by a label that is concerted in your cause and making it work for you, but, you know, they seem to be few and far between right now. You know,
so Bloodstock this year is shaping up to be a cracking one, actually. It should be really good. How do you think the lineup is actually, you know, looking at the moment?
I think it's really, really strong.
Who are you looking forward to the most?
Well, for me personally, I can't wait to see Devin Townsend again, because, you know, not only is he a sublime fucking musician, and his latest couple of albums have just been absolutely amazing, he's also a great guy. You know, sometimes you meet your peers and they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
But he really is just one of the nicest blokes out there. But no, I mean, fucking hell, there's so many I want to see Immortal. Looking forward to seeing Ishan, actually. Never seen him do his solo stuff. That you know, obviously an Emperor fan, so there's that many. But the fact of the matter is, Bloodstock is. I mean, we say it's 85 bands on the poster. By the time we fucking come to the opening the doors, there's probably nearer 100 bands playing. What with the bands on the Unsigned stage, the bands on the Sophie Lancaster stage as well, like Winter Sun and bands like that. You know, we are, you know, we're blessed. We're blessed with some fucking great metal this year. Looking forward to it.
Well, I think it's great that you're really helping the homegrown, as you said, and
Thanks, man.
And getting people from all corners of the country, really.
Let's face it, if we didn't, nobody else fucking would.
Yeah.
Simple as, isn't it? You know what I mean? You know, and rightly so. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if we don't look after bands like this now, then it's just going to fade out, and you know, we'll end up having fucking wine bars and discotheques on every fucking street corner, and that would just be horrible. That would be like purgatory. Right,
well, thank you very much for joining me in your car, actually.
Yeah. Isn't it? It smells a bit weird.
Is that me or you?
Yeah, probably me, I'd imagine.
Well, I'll see you at Bloodstock then.
Cheers, brother. Thank you, mate.
RedBeard. Shit of metal.